I'm not really a pleasure flyer. It just kind of came together. It just clicked with the animal rescue. It wasn't that animal rescue was incidental to the flying. Flying became incidental to the animal rescue. That became the reason to fly. And animals, they put things back in perspective and in focus. And that's what blows my mind with so many of these rescues. It's like the dogs know. It's like they have this perception that they know things are getting better. You know, it's just like we don't deserve them. Always loving. They just want to be with you. They just want your attention and your time. And, you know, they don't really ask you for anything in return. All of this stuff, it's profound. The impact that animals can have on people. That's what matters. You're not just saving the dog's life. You're changing the life of the family that's adopting it. Summer of 1990, graduating high school, I thought the Army might be a good, next step. And I ended up going in as an armored crewman. I was on the M1 Abrams. I think the biggest thing for me was that the discipline, you push yourself extremely hard. You will find yourself overcoming things you did not think that you could. It's very similar to the challenges I faced starting this nonprofit. And I think that's probably the biggest thing the military instilled in me, is you just don't give up. I started to learn to fly in the spring of 2013. And then realizing that, wait a minute, I'm learning to do something that can make a big difference. And everybody in the South is doing all of these things to save these dogs. I can just look and see how dogs have changed my life. And when I looked at that, I'm like, I can't say no. Our aircraft is a 1970 Beechcraft Bonanza. I really knew nothing about them. And I was like, wow, this Bonanza thing, whatever this Beechcraft is phenomenal. Beech is the only one that ever used this V-tail design. It's easy to kind of overfly the airplane if you're not careful. And this is a very fast airplane for its time. It's a very, very fast airplane. I forgot to bring it with me, but I think I remember. That should be total engine hours. Yeah, I didn't calculate total airframe. Double check. Smells like dogs in here. It smells like wet dogs. Oh, that's why. It's still got dog pee on it. The airplane and the maintenance of the airplane and keeping it up to snuff is critical. Absolutely.
So
Sweet.
Can you add the end number and all that?
Engine. So it does have the engine here as 0.2. It did log it here.
Oh.
In this screen. So it did do the run-up time.
Right.
I'm not really a pleasure flyer. It just kind of came together, and then it just clicked with the animal rescue. So that became like the reason for me to fly. And right now we're going to try to get this flight done either late Thursday afternoon or really early Saturday morning are the two biggest windows.
With the rescues? You know, if they're depending on you to come at a certain time.
We're doing a group text on that right now. Whenever you have a dog with more urgent needs than just getting out of, foster into rescue, then it adds to stress for sure. Once they're off the death row, then you have a little bit of flexibility when weather plays a part like this. Message, send it to Kristen. I stress myself out because you want to have this feeling of, oh, we'll be good days ahead of time.
Sky conditions, few, 1,400, overcast, 3,000.
If we can get rid of that few at 1,400, I'd feel better about trying to launch.
Heritage Field.
Automated weather observation,
We need more altitude right now, it's just too low.
2,500, overcast, 3,300. Temperature,
When the weather's on the edge, it can literally be the difference between no-go or go, or getting stuck somewhere and blowing up the schedule. If that changes, we have to postpone the flight. It's supposed to be VFR by now. I would disagree with that. They can call it VFR. I'm not flying in it. Yeah, I've committed to these dogs. They've been waiting. The longer we wait, the longer we're held back. So, we need to get going. And it comes down to these rescue organizations, such as the ladies I work with in North Carolina. They really have to act fast. The dogs don't have very long in the shelters down there.
I tell everybody, we're on the front lines. We are the front line. My husband always says, how do you run your office? And I'm like, I am great at multitasking. Yeah, so I got this shack last year. So I was like, I'm gonna get a building and we're just gonna fill it up with crates so everybody gets a key. And when you need crates, just get crates. Yeah, we have so much dog food right now, it's great. Our transporter picked it up, so we've had to stuff it in the kitchen in the corner. I'm the rescue coordinator, and everyone here, we're all volunteers. This is not a paid position. I think right around here is showing the break. Yeah, I think right here. So I find rescues for most of the dogs that come out of the shelter. They only get 3 days. So we have to help them.
There it is. Good boy, you tried. Right here.
When an animal gets pulled from the shelter, they go to the foster, then from foster to the transport, from transport to the rescue, and then from the rescue until an adoption. When we get notified that we've got all these animals that need out by a certain time and we have to scramble to find good homes, it's tough. It's very stressful.
So what do? I mean, you can't just get to a point and say, okay, we're not going to work on the shelter today. Somebody's got to do it. And we can make a difference.
Get really good at texting. I was in our local Walmart one night and there was a lady buying kitten food. She said, oh yeah, she said, and I'm trying to feed them because I'm going to take them to the animal shelter in a week and I want them to be really pretty so they'll get homes. Because a lot of people honestly do not know an animal really can be euthanized on
Right
intake.
away because you sign.
Because you sign them over.
I mean, if an animal went to the shelter, they left in a black bag.
There he is with his leg. That is, I remember that picture.
Me too.
And it was like gangrene, so it was terrible.
Yes. His leg was dying.
But Paul, once he took Maximus, he got where he became very interested in not only flying just rescue dogs, but he likes those dogs, the underdog.
Yeah.
He has flown many more for us for that. Look at that. And it was just oozing right in there, just pus. It was bad.
Yeah.
Here in North Carolina, we need to educate, but how do you do that? I mean, we have no spay and neuter laws. Truth is, Maximus's goal was never to be well here. His treatment would come in New York. But we needed to get Maximus there quick.
I have like 5,800 pictures on my phone, and most of them are dogs. So Woody, the shelter wanted to put him down. Shelter was like, he's in bad shape. Do you want us just to go ahead and euthanize him? And I said, no, don't do that. I'll get him a rescue. That's what gets very frustrating for us. People, don't want to take care of their animal anymore. They just take it to the shelter. I like animals a lot more than people sometimes. I know that's terrible.
Oh, I got the monks. I got the monks. Oh, I got you. I got you now. Oh, I got you. Oh, I got you. I got you. And animals, they just change you. That's what matters to me. And I think what I learned all through the adoption of Tessa.
Was you in the poops? Was you in the poops? I think you may have been in the poops.
You've been in something. You've been in something. All right, you two. Oh.
Trying to plan a flight that's a week out is very difficult. Paul was one that, when it comes to staying safe, he's a very serious pilot. If lightning starts happening or rain, that could tear your plane apart right there. It's very dangerous.
Severe ear infections. We cannot raise the money and commit to him. The shelter will kill him. You know what? We're going to pitch in if we have to. And for this animal to die just because he has this condition, it hits you hard. Teddy is a medical, so the only option is this flight.
It's horrible to think that your failure will result in an animal dying.
Good girl.
Animals are family, and flying for animal rescue, we both have the same goal, we just play different parts in the puzzle. Paul is the link between the dogs in the shelter and the dogs in rescue. And he makes sure he gets there, no matter what obstacles are in his way. Emma was 14 years old when we rescued her, and she'd lived all 14 years of her life outside. When Paul met Emma, she was in bad, bad shape. You could smell her from a mile away. And he was in a very small cockpit with her. They both knew they were helping each other.
No, that's different. That's the fourth. I just need to make sure I can create everybody where I want to and that the weight works. So the Pyrenees is the tricky one, which means he shifts to the back, which means that we may have to leave one dog behind on this flight in order to safely do it. Teddy's important. He's got surgery. He's got to come up. You as stressed about this as I am? Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't work. So the key is if we can stack a third crate in the airplane, just don't know if the fuselage is tall enough. So we're just going to have to go to the airport and check that, see if it works. I'm not feeling real comfortable. The dogs combined with the weather circumstances, it can be overwhelming. It's not just the airplane. It's ground transport, it's the fostering, it's the handoffs, it's everything.
They usually get quiet when you get on the road.
They do. We get on the interstate, they calm down.
My whole thing is, I mean, I can't stress enough how important fosters are.
Hey, Erin. Hey. How are you? Good. How are you?
We have ground transports that we do, sometimes late at night, sometimes over the weekend.
Stinky. I hope she didn't get it all over. Oh, no.
So it takes a lot of gracious strangers, that can help. I mean, it's very appreciated, very much appreciated. I had to be here one night not too long ago till I think about 1:30 in the morning. So that was pretty rough, but it was a good transport.
Yeah, so I've got to get out of North Carolina, so we can't delay this because if I wait until Monday, there's a chance that we won't get it done. So.
You've got this life in your hands. Fostering and the transports can be the difference in an animal living or dying.
I cannot sleep when I know there's a chance of something going wrong, and it's not my decision. It's not like, oh, I'm just not going to fly. It affects everybody. If I don't fly, it screws up the fosters. It screws up, there's dogs coming from a state away. Every year you have a week or two where it's just shit and you can't fly. But this is just like, good God. We're not even hurricane season yet, But man, the windows are so tight.
Hey, bud, hold on. Hold on.
And you're coordinating with people and you're dealing with the animals, making the drops. You just do it and you don't think about it.
I'm usually here after a rescue, decompressing, so to be here before a rescue, it's different. There he is, husky. Please confirm his weight. This is the crate size he must fit in. Huskies tend to be bigger. The one thing he's just big boned, but he still needs to fit. Big boned. He still needs to fit in the crate comfortably. We'll put the Pyrenees over there because God knows, I don't know how smart they are, but if he figures out how to open this door. And the guy up top will be the first to disembark. Disembark. All right, here we go. Look at that. That right there is fantastic. So I'll redo weight and balance again to make sure this flies, no pun intended, and then we'll be able to take all our dogs, which makes me happy. If you look at the big picture, the bigger problem we face is the weather conditions. My biggest concern is not being able to fly. Who knows? This weather's so batshit crazy. Whoa. When we looked at the weather reports, all right, let's get this thing out of here. It started to clear up and look better. You know, we're going to try to pull this off. Yeah, you should pre-flight the airplane every flight. You just never know. So there's a standard pre-flight we go through. We have a window big enough to get it done and to get it done safely. And that's what we're going to shoot for. We're determined, we're driven to help save these animals. All right, rock and roll.
Good morning, Center Bonanza 359 for Alpha.
359 for Alpha, go ahead.
You know, now that Paul has his own plane and he comes all the way to Wilson, it's simplified what we do here a lot.
Let's see what we got for layers up here.
Every couple of weeks, he keeps coming back to fly with us, and we're thankful that he does. Because we need him.
Moore County traffic Bonanza 6032 Mike is 13 miles to the northwest inbound.
We'll get topped off, we'll get the hotel, check in, and we'll go grab dinner.
Yeah.
This is the craziest ass rescue flight I've ever done. This flight was really being done for Teddy to get his surgery done. And, you know, Nicole is very passionate. She said, can you share his story? Otherwise he's going to be put down tomorrow morning. And by 8 o'clock that next morning, all of my followers had donated the money to save his life.
awesome.
So it just absolutely blew me away.
Good night.
All right, we'll see you in the morning down in the lobby. 5:45 or so. Oh yeah, we got a little bit of mist pulling through. We need that to move on out of here. All All right, so it's an MVFR, few at 500, so that's what we're seeing right here. Morning and late afternoon, you know, early evening are really nice because, you know, you get the really stable air.
Afternoon and early evening, I've done a lot of.
I'm not a morning person, but we don't really have an option today, so. Thank you, Pam, for the ride. Go check out the airplane. This should be real easy to pop through this mist. So we have 5 of 5 dogs. Teddy. Hey, buddy, come here.
That's Teddy.
Teddy. You're the man of the hour, Teddy. You're why we're here. You gotta get your surgery, buddy. He just barely made it out, too. It's incredible.
Yeah.
You just barely made it out, buddy. You don't even know. Chunky little monkey. You can ride right behind me. Oh, here's our husky. Yeah, you ready to play? Are you ready to play? Yeah, I think so. And we got the Pyrenees, right? Woody's his name? We are right on schedule. He gets a whole seat in the back to himself, like literally a whole part of the airplane just to him because he's just so big. Oh, sure.
But as long as you
Why would you be
right
stubborn?
here,
Yeah, you like that?
good to go.
You like the scratch scratch? You like the scratch scratch? Ooh. Yeah, well, you get to ride. You can get the whole back to yourself. You're very laid back, buddy. All right, let's go. Come on over. We're gonna start loading. We will take Teddy and that guy first. Okay, we got one here. There you go. There you go. There you go. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. There you go. You're like, I just got out of jail. I'm putting to go back into jail. Oh, it's all right, buddy. All right, buddy. Watch your head. Don't boop your nose. There you go. All right, coming down this way. There you go. There you go. There you go. How's that? Oh, Teddy, give me some back stretches. Yeah. Put him down so he can straighten out. It's okay.
Can you talk?
Okay, watch your, there you go. Watch your nose, gonna boop your nose. Okay, you're not heavy at all, buddy, you're light. He is very light, he's just big. Come across the front, across the back, and then down again. I think we'll put one more strap across the back so that crate cannot shift backwards. Okay, now we need her. Good girl. Got the leash off? Perfect. Alrighty. Right there you go, and then Mr. Pyrenees. Come on, buddy. Ready to go? Let's go.
So is that where Woody's gonna go in?
Yeah, he gets that whole space. Yep. It's the only way we can make him fit. He had to have his whole space to himself. Come on, buddy. There you go. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Okay, go close the door. Watch yourself. There you go. There you go. All the paperwork?
This is King the Husky. This is Sam and Chrissy and Woody.
Okay, all the matches together. Perfect, perfect. Excellent, thank you. This is a key part to the rescue. What's happening here, buddy? Boop, boop my nose. Gonna boop my nose. It seems better now.
It's very hard to take a dog out of the shelter when it's broken, when it's frail, when it's not trusting, to someone calling you one night and saying, be at the airport, and you show up and you put the dog on a transport and you never hear from it again. Paul makes it better. because people feel like they're passing them off to a friend. And it helps.
Oh, you big monkey. Just leave me sit up front, buddy. Yeah, you just want some loving. Yeah, buddy. That's awesome. Good morning, Philadelphia Bonanza 3594 Alpha is 3,900 for 5,500.
3594 Alpha Philly, approach Philly altimeter 29er, 9er, 9er.
9er, 9er, 9 Alpha.
Come on.
You want me to swap out leashes?
Once we get him down. Over here, buddy.
Yeah.
Good boy. Good boy. Okay, this little girl's real sweet. She's easy. Come on, baby. She's a sweetheart. Okay. Good girl. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Yeah. How you doing? There you go. There you go. There you go. And there you are.
Aw, you a love bug, huh?
Let's walk him down. All right, Teddy. Almost home, buddy.
Chester County traffic, Bonanza 3594 Alpha will be departing runway 11 to the northeast behind the Piper, Chester County.
1194 Alpha, runway 11, cleared for takeoff.
Almost home, Teddy.
You know, I'm just a transport piece. All these people are volunteering all their time, their own money, everything, blood, sweat, and tears to help save these dogs. It's really incredible.
There's a real mentality in the U.S. that dogs and cats are disposable. A rescue has to step up for these dogs. Someone has to say, I will take them, I will be responsible for their care until they find a forever home. With Teddy, we knew we could help him because he's got really badly infected ears. And our vet does those kind of surgeries. You made it.
Oh, jeez. It was getting stressful because of the weather we were hitting. Okay.
I'll get your two out of the back.
Be your dogs.
Chill, guys. Come on. It's okay. Okay. You come out here, buddy. See? Hey, the tail's thumping. And the paperwork?
Thanks. Teddy!
Oh, yeah.
Look at his ears. Oh my God.
Okay,
Look at his ears. You know, so many dogs, when they have that ear infection, they don't allow you to touch their ears or their head.
He's just a happy dog, you know? He's happy. I want to do a post thanking everybody because they literally saved his life, you know?
Yeah.
So everything went really fast, but I'm just glad that we were able to get in here and get it done, and now I can get home. I'm going to be drinking some beers this afternoon, let me tell you. Come on, Teddy. Hey, buddy, come here.
Okay.
You go get your surgery, buddy. Go get your surgery.
This dog has only had neglect his whole life. And yet he's so sweet, he's so loving. Teddy, we're gonna fix you, and then we're gonna find you a home. You're all right, big boy. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna stay in. All right.
The procedure is called a total ear canal ablation. It's a big procedure. His ear canals are completely destroyed. He has tumors growing inside his ears. We're not sure exactly if they're benign or malignant. That's my biggest concern.
Hi, morning.
Hi, Teddy.
I mean, his ears are obviously bothering him like crazy.
Yeah, his ears are really bad.
They really bad?
Really bad. You're a beautiful boy. He's got such pretty eyes. You're a young dog, huh? Shame. There's a severe infection going on here. The infection is actually breaking to the outside. It's also one of the reasons why his ears are standing sideways. It's because the tissue is pushing it out. Over time, the tissue just gets more and more thick, and the local immune system gets destroyed. It doesn't get worse than this. I'm sorry, my friend. And like I said, the surgery is going to take about 2 hours. Is that okay, Teddy?
Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
you.
Doctor.
These dogs are really worthy of a second chance and a good life.
The process of finding Tessa and adopting her was the education.
Somebody wants a Frisbee.
Tessa coming into my life, specifically changing the way I do certain things, the things that I care about.
Good girl. Good girl.
And I can see now,
Come on.
I have people that will post photos, post memories from years ago.
Come on. Come on, Kayla. Come on.
That's tremendous to me because now you've made this difference.
What are you doing, Tess?
You feel like you're doing something, you know. It's easier for me to be this way, and dogs have been a huge part of that. All of this stuff is, you know, an education to the future generations.
Hey. Yeah, come to see Woody.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, it's been quite a while.
Did you fly into New Garden a couple months
I did.
ago?
Yeah, I did.
Wow, look at him. Wow. Educate yourself, you know, do some research, understand.
I tell you what, he looks a lot better. Hey, buddy. Hey, Woody. Oh.
These animals are coming into shelters. Go visit these shelters, see these dogs.
Oh, there you go, Woodster. You gonna play with me? We gonna play?
There's hundreds in shelters everywhere.
They're just happy. The thing about dogs, though, regardless, you know, they're just happy. It's incredible. They go through so much, and yet they just brush it off like nothing happened. They look for the good and they forget the bad. You silly monkey. You silly monkey. Take a walk here. This is wonderful. I rarely get to do this.
Maximus. Maximus. Come on, buddy. Come on, Maximus. Go get it, buddy. He's a little package, but he's a big lover. He does plop a lot, but then he gets right back up. It wasn't until Paul came in and took Maximus off of the plane that he realized the extent of his 2 badly broken legs, 1 so badly damaged they had to take it, and it just broke his heart. Come on, buddy. Come on, let's go up. We were trying to adopt him, and we weren't sure if he was going to make it. He's just so lovable. He's just full of love.
I fell in love with him from the minute I saw him. Because he's Maximus. He's just precious and perfect. Don't ever be afraid to rescue a dog. They they are not to blame for what they have gone through. And they just want to be loved. They want to be part of your life. They are nothing but pure love.
We were all meant to be together, I guess. Right, buddy?
All right.
You ready? All right, come on.
Let's go, little girl. So much personality in a little body. You are queen. Emma is queen. She's 15, but it's adorable. She's just a funny little old lady. She was an unexpected surprise to fill a big hole in our hearts. An elderly dog, I think, would just kind of would work in any family.
Yeah, because we know the older dogs are good companions. They still need love.
And she's got lots of love and life left in her. You're gonna meet your hero, Emmy. If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't be alive. Yeah.
There she is.
Hello there.
Emma. Emma. How are you? How are you? Oh,
She knows him. She does. She knows him. I'm amazed right now.
Oh my God.
Remember me? Hmm? You look so good.
You're a good girl, Emma.
Yeah, you comfy. You know, she had a really rough background. To go from that extreme and then now, you know, this. It's really good to see this full circle.
Hey, Polly, how are you? Good. Good. Here he comes, top speed.
There we go. Hey, Teddy. How you doing, baby?
Teddy. Hey, bud. Oh, yep, there we go. Whenever he looked me in the eyes, I would tap my nose, then I'd give him a treat. With deaf dogs, it's really important for them to look you in the eyes.
Being deaf isn't going to hold him back. It came really close. I mean, he would have been killed the next morning, and he's so lovable, he's so sweet, he's such a good dog.
Such a beautiful dog, isn't he? Yeah.
Just his perfect family pet.
Look at his tail.
Usage, normal takeoff and landing, turns around a point, learning how to use trim, power off stalls. That was fun. I talked to Paul about learning how to fly. He was very encouraging. He let me fly up with him one time on a flight with the animals, and I really enjoyed it. I immediately said, oh yeah, this is cool. This is really cool. Break down, tie down, has flapping hinges, antenna, seat belts, check. Clear. I didn't realize how much I would like it.
All right, there's 60. Yeah, let's go fly.
It is like no other feeling.
74.
And so that's how I started learning how to fly, to hopefully fly the animals one day like he does. The ultimate goal is to find them a home, forever home.
There's hundreds and thousands every day that don't make it out. But for the ones that can, we've done something. Each paw print represents 100 animals that we have helped transport. Yeah, that's another 100 animals right there. What that little sticker means, you know. It's just incredible. It sort of makes you take a step back, take a breath and go, wow, you know, we've done something in a few years. And it might only be 1,000 animals, but hey, it's still 1,000 animals as opposed to 0. It's absolutely critical to save even more animals. Another thing you see throughout this entire process is the people and what everybody's capable of. Maybe I can volunteer some hours here. Maybe I have a couple of dollars I can help support veterinary care or food here. Find out what works for you, because what works for you is going to make you happy. And I think that's the most amazing part that people don't understand. It's eye-opening.
Everybody wants to be a part of something good because it's something we can hold on to that we did.
You guys seem so happy.
And when they get with their families and they look so much more happy, it makes it all worth it.
It's not just about how much that person has changed that dog's life. It's about how much that dog has changed that person's life.
And that's really the critical part. You know, there's more important things in this world. So help make it happen. Everybody can do something. We all can't do everything, but we can do something. See what you can do. Just do it. Guarantee it'll be one of the most rewarding things you've ever done.